Hi Reddit. I, 18 female, am about to graduate high school, and something has come up with my dad's wife, Chelsea, 40 female, that has led to a huge fight. I need to know if I'm the wrong here. Some background. My parents divorced when I was young. I lived with my dad. We had a decent 3-bedroom house. My dad had the master bedroom. I had a good-sized bedroom, and we had a smaller guest bedroom. It was fine. When I was 15, my dad remarried. His new wife, Chelsea, has 2 kids from her previous marriage. Dean, who was 16 at the time, so a year older than me, and Nora, who was 13 at the time. When Chelsea and her kids were about to move in, the discussion about rooms came up. Chelsea had a lot of ideas about how things should be. She said that since Dean was older and a boy, he should have a larger room, so she suggested he take my bedroom. She said Nora, being a young girl, needed a nice comfortable space, so she should get the guest room. Chelsea and my dad would share the master bedroom. This arrangement left me without a room in the house. My dad looked a bit uncomfortable when this was laid out. I remember him shifting his weight and not looking at me. Chelsea then brightly suggested that I could move into the garage. She said it would be like my own private apartment, or a cool den for a teenager. She told my dad they could fix it up, put some stuff out there, and it would be great. My dad, who usually avoids conflict, especially with Chelsea, eventually agreed. He told me it might be fun, like having my own space. The fixing up of the garage was very minimal. They put down an old rug from the attic over the concrete floor. They moved a worn-out couch, a small wobbly desk, and an old bookshelf out there. For heating in winter, I got a small electric space heater. For cooling in summer, a cheap box fan. That was it. It was still very much a garage, detached from the house, so I had to go outside to get to the bathroom or kitchen. It wasn't insulated properly. In the winter, it was freezing cold. The space heater barely made a dent, especially on really cold nights. I could see my breath. In the summer, it was stifling hot like an oven. The fan just moved hot air around. There were spiders everywhere, cobwebs I was constantly clearing, and sometimes it smelled like old oil or gasoline from when my dad used to work on his car in there years ago. I complained to my dad several times. I told him it was too cold or too hot, or that I found a spider in my shoe. He would usually say something like, "Give it time, it'll get better," or "Chelsea is trying her best to make this work for everyone."